Were you there when the ambulance got there?
Yes, sir. That's when we were taken under arrest.
Okay. I want to talk to you about something called attorney-client privilege. It means you can say anything you want to us in here, and we're not allowed to repeat it without your permission. It's against the law. You took me out. Sam, you took me out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sam took me out. Harold, did you assault Santiago with the intent of killing him?
No, sir.
What was your intent?
To train him, sir.
Train him to do what?
Train him to think of his unit before himself. Train him to respect the code.
What's the code?
Who cares?
No, what's the code?
Unit, core, God, country.
I beg your pardon?
Our code is unit, core, God, country. That's our code, ma'am.
It seems you'd be working well for you.
All right, we'll be back. Is there anything you guys need? Books, paper, cigarettes, and ham sandwich?
No, thank you, sir.
Harold, there's a concept that you guys start warming up to.
Sir?
I'm the only friend you've got. Smile at Jack Ross.
Hope for Dawson and Downey takes you back to Broadway and play softball.
Fortunately for Dawson and Downey, I don't do anything better than I play softball. What are you looking at?
Let's look at manslaughter. I got the conspiracy in the back on there. 20 years, he'll be home in half that time.
I want 12.
Can't do it.
They called the ambulance, Jack.
I don't care if they call it the A-bomb lead. They killed the Marine.
The rat was tested for poisoning. The autopsy, lab reports, and the initial COG reports, they all said the same thing. Maybe, maybe not.
The chief of internal medicine at the Guantanamo Bay Naval Hospital says he's sure.
What do you know about code reds?
Oh, crap. Are we off the record?
No, we're not.
I'll give you the 12 years before you go get yourself in trouble down there. You should know this. The platoon commander, Lieutenant Jonathan Kendrick, held a meeting with the men and specifically told them not to touch Santiago.
I'll see you when I get back.
You have a deal?
Talk to me when I get back. Well, come on in.
Thank you.
Any luck getting you replaced?
Is there anyone in this command that you don't either drink or play softball with?
Look, Commander.
You can call me Joe.
Joe. I have no indirect hostility towards you. I really don't. But if you ever speak to a client of mine again without my permission, I'll have you disbarred.
I've had authorization.
You had authorization from where?
Downey's closest living relative, Jimmy Miller, his aunt on his mother's side.
You got authorization from Aunt Ginny.
I gave her a call. I thought she might be concerned. Perfectly within my province.
You got authorization from Aunt Ginny.
Very nice woman. We talked for about an hour.
Does Aunt Ginny have a barn? Because we could hold a trial there. I could sell the costumes, and maybe his Uncle Cooper could be the judge.
More good news. My office has been encouraging me to get out of the district more to see how our lawyers are working in the field. Guess where I'm going?
Target range?
I'm going down to Cuba with you tomorrow.
And the hits just keep on coming.
She's asleep now. When Larry gets back, you're my witness. The baby spoke. My daughter said a word.
She made us sound. I'm not sure it was a word.
Oh, come on. It was a word.
Okay.
You heard her. The girl sat here, pointed, and said, Ma. My daughter said, Ma.
She was pointing at a doorknob.
That's right. Pointing. As to say, Ma, look, a doorknob.
Jack Ross came to see me today. He offered me the 12 years.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah, and, I mean, I'll take it.
So,
It took about 45 seconds. He barely put up a fight.
take the 12 years, Danny. It's a gift.
You don't believe their story, do you? You think that they should go to jail for the rest of their lives?
I believe every word they said. And I think they should go to jail for the rest of their lives.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Remember to bring your whites. It's hot down there.
I don't look good in whites.
Nobody looks good in whites. We're going to Cuba in July. You got the Dramamine?
Dramamine keeps you cool?
You get sick when you fly.
I get sick when I fly because I'm afraid of crashing into a large mountain. I don't think Dramamine will help.
I got some oregano.
touch Santiago.
So?
I never mentioned Kendrick. I don't even know who he is. Oh, what the heck? I'll see you later.
Squad leaders, Department 7, report. Alpha Squad, why are you late?
Sorry, sir. Sir, Code 1, Alpha Squad present. Sir!
Sir, Corporal Hamburger, Charles present.
Sir, Corporal Howard, Charles present, sir.
Sir, Lance Corporal Dawson, Delta present, last 2.
Private officers have been excused from this meeting. Where's Private Downey?
Downing radio unit switch, sir. The Jeep blew out. You and the pickup are making it back by foot.
Ask my words to Private Downey. Any words I say at this meeting are to be considered a direct order to members of the squad. Is that clear?
Sir, yes, sir!
Revelation 2. I know thy words now labor, and how that canst not bear what is evil. Thou hast tried those who say that our promises upon them to be lies. If you're a private and you have a problem, who do you take that problem to?
Sir, the corporal, sir!
If you're a corporal and you have a problem, who do you take that problem to?
Sir, the sergeant, sir!
Private officers make waste of our code and mention our priorities. Priorities.
Unit, core, God, country!
Code.
Unit, core, God, country!
What are you here to fight for?
Unit, core, God,
What are
country!
you here to fight for?
Unit, core, God, country!
Do you told from outside this unit should be right?
Sir, no, sir!
Do you told from outside this unit should be good?
Sir, no, sir!
Well done.
Sir!
How about an Alpha Squad? Do you tell me, do you think they're, excuse me, do you think you trust private officers to be right?
Sir, yes, sir!
Everyone goes here and yes to me, is that clear?
Sir?
Is that clear?
Sir, yes, sir!
I'll dismiss. Corporal Hammond.
Sir,
I'm going to break down the Bravo Squad. I bet you talk to you guys will be ringing by sunrise, am I right?
sir, yes, sir.
You want to touch them? When we feel sandbags, you beg for mercy, dismiss! Corporal Howard.
Sir!
I have two things to say to you. The first is that I believe in my heart that you and the man Charlie Squad are outstanding Marines, and your influence of the private will be invaluable. The second is that the United States maintains a military installation on the coast of the Arctic Circle. You always scream eye signals off of igloos in a heartbeat, so just look like private. Is that clear?
Yes, sir!
No code red, is that clear?
Sir, yes, sir!
No code red, is that clear?
Sir, yes, sir!
No code red, is that
Sir,
clear?
yes, sir!
I'm dismissed. That's Corporal Dawson.
Sir!
Lift your hands!
Lieutenants Cavalry and Whiteburg.
Yeah.
I'm Commander Galloway.
Corporal Howard, ma'am. I'm to escort you to the windward side of the base.
Thank you.
I've got some camouflage jackets for when we reach the Jeep, sir, so I'm going to have to ask you both to put them on.
Camouflage jackets?
Yes, sir. It's regulation. We're going to be riding pretty close to the fence line. If you keep and see an officer wearing white, they're going to think it's someone they're going to want to shoot at.
Good call, Sam.
I'm on parade. We'll be there at no time.
Well, we have to take a boat?
Yes, sir. I get to the other side of the bay.
What if we didn't say anything about a boat?
Is there a problem, sir?
No problem. I'm just not crazy about boats, that's all.
Jesus Christ, Kathy, you're in the Navy for crying. You want to get a hold of yourself?
No one likes it very much.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Mason Kessler, come on in, sit down. Thank you, sir. This is Commander Galloway. She's observing and reporting.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Commander. Sam Weinberg. She has no responsibilities here whatsoever.
I've asked for Captain Markinson and Lieutenant Kendrick to sit in on this meeting. Markinson's my second in command, and Kendrick's XO, the windward side.
Lieutenant Caffrey, I have the pleasure of being your father-in-law. I was a teenager and I spoke at my high school.
Lionel Coffey?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jiminy goddamn cricket, son. John, you're too young to remember this, but this man's father must have made a whole lot of enemies down in your neck of the woods. Matches being Marbury County School District. Folks down there, so it's all right for kids to say the Lord's Prayer in school. And his father said no. No, it wasn't. So what's more, if that like Stevens had never been elected, you'd be sitting with the son of the Attorney General. How the hell is your dad?
I beg your pardon?
Still trying to overthrow the government?
Not any longer, sir, I'm afraid.
No, no. Don't tell me you died.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, son.
Thank you, sir. It was 7 years ago.
Well, I feel like a jackass.
Not at all, sir. at all, so I'm afraid. This is a formality more than anything else. The Jaguar requests that I interview all the relevant witnesses.
The Jaguar can be demanding that way.
Shouldn't take more than an hour.
John, check your watch. Go.
Help me! You're lucky it's us, Blake. Could be worse. Could be somebody else.
Now, on the morning of the 6th, you were contacted by an NIS agent who said that Santiago had tipped him off to an illegal fence line shooting.
Yeah.
Santiago is going to reveal the person's name in exchange for a transfer. Am I getting this right?
Yeah.
If there are any details that I'm leaving out, you should feel free to speak up.
Thank you.
Now, it was at this point that you had a meeting with your two senior officers.
I told Kendrick to tell his men that Santiago is not to be touched. And I told Markinson to have Santiago transferred off the base immediately.
Santiago was going to be transferred?
The first flight off the base at 0600 the next morning. 6 hours too late. Turned out.
Yeah. All right, that's all I have. Thanks very much for your time. Let's go.
Wait a minute, I've got some questions.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Colonel, at 3 a.m. the attending physician, Commander Stone, was unable to determine the cause of death. At 5 a.m. he said it was poison. Do you have any idea what might have persuaded him?
Well, you'd have to ask Stone.
Did you meet with the doctor between 3 and 5?
Joe,
Of course I met with the doctor. One of my men is dead.
see, one of his men was dead. Let's go.
Lieutenant Kendrick, do you think Santiago was murdered?
I beg your pardon.
I'm just curious. You knew all these men. Was Santiago murdered?
Commander, I believe in God and His Son Jesus Christ. Because I do, I can say this. Santiago is dead and that's a tragedy. But he's dead because he had no code. He's dead because he had no honor. And God was watching.
How do you feel about that theory?
Sounds good. Let's go.
We don't like you people.
Look at this, another Christmas car I'm not going to get.
Colonel Jessup, have you ever heard the term code red?
Joe,
Now, I was under the impression Lieutenant Patton did this investigation.
It's an easy mistake to make.
I apologize, sir.
Have you ever heard the term code red, sir?
I've heard the term, yes.
Colonel, this past February, you received a cautionary memo from the Commander-in-Chief of the Atlantic Fleet, warning that the practice of code red was not to be condoned by officers.
Well, I submit to you that whoever wrote that memo was never served on the working end of Soviet-made Cuban AK-47 assault rifle. But the directive having come from the commander, I gave it due attention. What's your point, Joanne?
She has no point. She often has no point. It's part of her charm. Let's go.
My point is that what looks like premeditated murder could have just been a botched up code red. Do code red still have on his face, Colonel?
Joe, the colonel doesn't have to answer that.
Yes, he does.
No, he really doesn't.
Yeah, he really does. Colonel,
You know, it just occurred to me. She outranks you, Annie.
Yes, sir.
Now listen up, because this is the truth. There is nothing sexier on heaven and earth than a woman that you have to salute in the morning. Promote them all, I say, because this is true. The better they look, the better it is for me.
Colonel Jessup, the practice of code red is still going on his base, isn't it?
See, my problem is that I'm a colonel. So I guess I'm just going to have to keep on taking cold showers in the way like some gal pregnant.
I need an answer to my question, sir.
You'll get an answer.
I need it now, sir.
Take caution with your code, Commander. Now, I'm a reasonable guy, but this damn heat is making me absolutely insane. You want an